The meal following exercise is the most important meal of the day when you're trying to improve your body composition and your quality of life. If you'd like a free copy of our post-workout nutrition files, then email me and I'll send them to you absolutely free, scott@infinityfitness.com. Ask yourself, are you doing everything possible with your post-workout nutrition to maximize your success? Probably not. There's things you can do, and I'm the right person to help you find strategies to fit your needs. So again, email me 7 days a week and I'm happy to discuss your individual situation and goals, scott@infinityfitness.com. Now remember, exercise, whether it be weight training or fat burning intervals or functional training or competition, creates certain metabolic and hormonal conditions that allow you to probably concentrate most of your food intake during the couple of meals following exercise, which does make exercising earlier in the day advantageous when you're trying to schedule your meals. And carbohydrates are certainly ideal to consume following exercise. Remember, carbohydrates are not the enemy. It's a matter of using the right frequency, timing, sources, and amounts of carbohydrate to fit your needs, and they can actually help you tremendously with body fat loss, and I'm going to explain that here in a moment. But remember, the conditions that exercise creates makes carbohydrate consumption ideal during the meal following training. So let's talk a little bit about food choices. We want leaner food choices. So the lamb, not as good following exercise. Lobster is great, fish is great, seafood, wild caught, because it's more quickly digested. Guacamole, a great source of dietary fat with some vegetables. Butter's great, and as a carbohydrate source, potatoes, rice, and fruits. However, one of the things that I've done with clients now, going on 22 years, is not only putting their nutrition plans together, but also assessing how they respond to certain foods. And one of the things that I've noticed that I learned from Dr. Serrano is when somebody consumes a meal post-training and they consume carbohydrate, maybe they're not consuming carbohydrate every day, but when they do, they're doing it during the meal following exercise. You want to take a close look at how the body looks. Does the body look leaner? Does the person feel better? That's going to tell you a lot about which carbohydrate sources create the best response. One of the things we know for sure, that refined carbohydrates like bread, pasta, pastry, and so forth are not going to create the best response. Why? Because they're refined foods and they confuse the digestive system and cause all kinds of collateral damage. So you want to concentrate on natural food sources, but I'll give you a tip. If you take a close look at how you're feeling and how your body's looking following exercise, and let's say you're using your post-workout meal and use potatoes as your carbohydrate source. Well, if you're looking good the next couple of days and a lot of water binds the carbohydrate into the muscles, which is where you want to store it, in those glycogen tanks, you actually look leaner, and that would be a strong indication that potatoes are a great source for you. But as you can imagine, there's many individualized factors that determine which carbohydrate sources are best. But we want a combination of lean protein sources, wild-caught fish, again, and seafood are excellent. Dietary fat from monounsaturated fats like guacamole, extra virgin olive oil works very well. Grass-fed butter's excellent, especially when combined with rice or potatoes. And natural carbohydrate sources. I'm going to say that a part of the population may respond better to fruits than others too. Some fruits have more sugar content naturally than others as well. So all these things need to be considered, but really breakfast is not the most important meal of the day, unless of course it follows exercise. The meal following exercise will set the tone for your ability to burn fat and repair yourself from exercise for the next 24 to 48 hours. And if you play your cards right, you can put yourself in a heightened state of fat burning. That's right, a heightened state of fat burning several times per week when you're using the right post-workout nutrition plan following your exercise sessions. So email me. You've got everything to gain. I've been doing this for 22 years, helping people earn a low level of body fat, a great physique, and a high quality of life. I'll send you all the reports. Scott@infinityfitness.com.